Good evening and welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. Tonight, I'm going to step out of my usual realm of comfort a little bit, and we're going to go on a ground attack run. So for this one, we're going to be taking up the F-4, and attached to us, if you guys can see the little seeker head pointing out there, we have 4 AGM-54 Shrike missiles. Those are the anti-radiation missiles. I guess you can say the grandfather to the AGM-88 Harm. However you guys want to look at it, but that's what we got with the F-4. So we're going to go carry those. We're going to go shoot at an SA-2 site. And we're going to try and knock that thing offline and hopefully not get ourselves smoked in the process. But this is the first time I'm doing this with the Phantom. I did a little bit of reading about how to get them to work, and I'm going to walk you guys through a little bit of that before we get up in the air, because you have to do that before takeoff. If you guys want to see more down and dirty how-tos, no bullshit, straight to the point, how to get a weapon deployed or a plane in the air or whatnot, let me know in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to make more of the down and dirty how-tos for you guys. So with all that being said, let's unpause, and then we'll start with our setup. So we're going to let Numbskull do what he's got to do back there. So the first thing we're going to want to do is pull up our rearm refuel window. So as we see, we have on stations 8, 9, 1, and 2, we have 4 AGM-54 Shrikes, excuse me. Now the little triangle above, you're going to want to click that. So depending on what you're going after for your SEAD mission, you have quite a few options to choose from that are going to give you your best warning and chance of survival. So we're going after the fan song radars off of an SA-2 site. So we're going to be on this one right here. Now, there is a chart out there that shows the detection limits of each package, I guess you can say. Some have oral tones, some do not. They just have visual cues, and others have absolutely nothing. So if you guys know where to find that chart, let me know in the comments below. I would love to get my hands on that, so at least I know what the hell I'm looking at with certain things. So with all that being said, let's move on to the next one. That's our attack profile. So for today, we're going to go with direct attack. Our second option is loft attack. There are different parameters that have to be met for that. I haven't really looked into that too much. If you guys, like I said, if you want to see a how-to on how to do it down and dirty, no bullshit, let me know and I'll make that. So for today, we're going to go on Mark 22 Band G for our fan song, direct attack. We're going to leave these as is. Okay, and we're going to make sure each of those are set for each of your Shrikes that you have on board. We're loaded with chaff for this mission. We have a few flares just in case. So we're not going to change anything, so we're going to click OK once we're good.
Copy. Copy.
Let them do their thing. Now let's get the jet set up. So we got the all clear from the ground crew. We're just going to test our RWR, make sure she's online and working. step, let's start with our up front. We'll set our reticle to 45 mils.
Rearming complete.
Thank you. We'll set that to 45. The reason for that is the azimuth of the seeker head on the Shrike missile. It's not the greatest, so we have to kind of fly in a certain pattern and parameter in order to deploy these effectively. Like I said, this is my first time trying it. I've only looked briefly in the manual on how to do this, so this is going to be a learning curve for both of us, or all of us, I should say. So that's set. Let's make sure we're going to switch this over. We're going to set it to ADF and TACAN. I believe that has something to do with how the seeker head looks. I'm not too sure, but we'll work on that as we get there. Weapon select arm. No, we don't want that. Delivery direct. Let's bring our stations online for our Shrike. And let's start taxiing out. So the only thing we're going to do when we get airborne is we're going to switch to our air to ground for our reticle. And then we're going to go master while I'm on. And once I do that, you guys will notice an oral tone will start to fade in and out. That's the seeker head looking at the radar signal that we're going to be targeting. So I'm going to leave that up. You can adjust that with the volume knob back here. But for today, we're going to leave that up high, just so you guys can hear the difference in it, and in a combat situation you guys are going to want that up so you can hear what's going on. So let's start taxiing out and we'll go from there.
Let's not mess it up this time.
What do you mean this time? Thanks. That's a good omen. Dick.
Hey, we gonna be down in waterfowl territory in this flight?
Oh, yes.
Okay, how low are you thinking? Roger.
Very good chance on that one, so. Once we get upstairs, we'll switch over to our air to ground and we'll get our master arm going, and then we'll work from there. And this SAM site's not that far away from us, so we're going to have to be careful when we take off. We're not going to brake to the right, we're going to brake to the left so we can get everything set up, because if we brake to the right, they're going to start picking us up, and we don't really want that until we're ready. So That being said, here we go.
Airspeed off the peg. 80 knots. There's 100 knots. Gears moving.
Nice little low transition.
Gear up. Flaps up.
So we're not carrying tanks, so we gotta watch our afterburner use for this one. Alright, let's get the rest of the stuff swapped over. Get it around. Stay arms on. Now you can see our 4 stations are armed. 8, 9, 1, and 2. This is going to be interesting because direct delivery mode seems to be up close and personal within 10 nautical miles or so. So we're going to have to be really careful. And we're going to be low and fast on this one, I have a feeling. So let's see what we can do. Cruise on out and let's see what we find. Just picked up DSA-2, and the beeping you're hearing is our Shrike seeker. So it's locked onto our radar signal, and you can see our little doohickey down here. We got that arrow, so we're going to directly for that. Reference your RWR as needed. Keep your head on a swivel and pay attention. That's the best advice I can give you guys. And you're going to want that reticle pretty much dead center on what you're shooting at. see if the missile's still in the air anywhere. I really doubt that it is, but yeah, no, that thing's not. No way in hell. Well, that was an attempt. I'm going to look into this one a little bit more. That was fun. We made it pretty close. I got to figure out what that other tone means on the Shrike Seeker head, because I'm not really too familiar with that one. I guess I should read the book a little bit more, but that's all right. I'm more of a hands-on learner anyway. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you found the little how-to in the beginning helpful on how to get the missile set up for what you need. We're going to try this again, and next time we're going to have success blowing that damn SAM site into the water. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.